Hello everyone, my name is Piero San Giorgio. I'm a Swiss best-selling author. Among my books, I have written this one, see, Gas Mask, which is about how you deal with threats of nuclear, radiological, biological and chemical um, aspects. And of course, this book has been translated in English, which you can find easily. It's CBRN. Now, as you can see in the covers, to scare people, so you must buy the book. The editor chose to put people in gas masks. So, what about gas masks? Gas mask is something that is always a bit scary. I just shut the light, not a problem. And however, they're not for any situation. The problems that may need you to have such a mask are when there are, first of all, the most common is fire. As you know, people die not from the flames, but from inhaling and breathing in uh, smoke, carbon monoxide, and all the toxic gases that are spread when a fire exists. So, in your house, it could be necessary for you to get out of the house using a gas mask. Or perhaps it may be necessary, as the firemen do, to get fire people, I guess we have to say these days, when the fire people have to go in the house and take people out. It could be your case if there's a problem in your house, whether it's a fire or nearby chemical plant or oil storage burning, for example, and you need to go in those places. Then you will need this kind of this gas of masks, of gas masks. Now, what I want to talk to you about today is about this MIRA Safety, which is one of these brands that are growing really a lot these days, and they have filters. They have a lot of products available with them. They have this MIRA CM 6M. It's one of the leading brands and the best quality products in this field that you find today. In my books, which was written in 2016, we explain how you wear it, when you need to wear it, when it's not necessary to wear it. And I also gave example of different brands that are available. But 6 years later, MIRA is taking over the market, and I give you the link here where you can find it. So let's unbox this package. So the idea, having first of all the filters. Filters are very important. This is, without the filter it doesn't work. Is to see, so you can immediately see this is a heavy filter for different types of gas and smokes. If it was only for smoke, it would be much more thinner. Now this one has the different color codes, and you can check in my book, but you can also check on MIRA's website what are these colors for. So this one is quite complete. So it is the VK 530, which is the one I really advise for most usage. And this filter, of course, to use it, you have to pull off this little protection, and here you unscrew it, and you will be able to screw it in the mask's breathing part. So the advantage is that it's quite complete. So what does this filter mostly? Smoke, particles, many chemical agents, and of course smoke carrying toxin and toxic particles. Very important. The other element that I think is very interesting, so here's the mask, and I own a few. This one I just bought to put in my car because I travel quite a lot from where I live. I live in the countryside. there's really not a lot of chances that anything bad would happen. And even if my house burns, let's hope not, I can easily get out of it in a few seconds. I'm out. So this is not super necessary. I have it in my kit, but it's not super necessary where I live. But if you live in the city, think about big harbors, London, Rotterdam, Los Angeles, New York, all these big harbors which have ships which contain hydrocarbons or toxic agent. Or if you live near, and you should do some research on that possibility, you may live near a chemical plant. And when the chemical plant or a railroad that carries regularly chemicals or petrol and oil products, what if this burns? What if there's an accident or a terrorist attack? Well, then your house where you are could be overflown by a lot of smoke and toxic clouds. And in this case, you probably have to get out. You have to go away. Or if you're not there and your family is in a zone like this, you should have to go there. Hopefully they also have this kind of protection. MIRA also has sizes for kids, for children. I don't know about dogs and pets, but for children for sure. And I have a few at home for my kids. And of course, you may have to go in the zone, take the people or the things you absolutely need, and get out. In this case, this is important. So once again, it's not for every day, it's not for everyone, and it really depends on the situation. So the masks, basically, this model I really like because it has two possibilities to put the filters. So there is one that is ready, and you can just put in the filter, you screw it in, and it works. You can also take away this protection and put a second one so that you have much more range. A filter can last hours, so normally you don't want to go in a place that is so toxic for hours. And of course, the more physical protection on your body, the better. And they also sell that. But today I want to just show this model, which I think is really great. Now, it has big vision, so you can wear it with your glasses. Some people need glasses. And also it has a very good system so that you can speak and people can hear you. Communication is important. If you go to some place and you say, hey, come with me, let's get out, and put some damp cloth on your mouth and nose, or try not to breathe, and if they hear it doesn't work. so this is a great feature. Another great feature, I think, because especially in those environments, before you put the mask on, you might have breathed in a little bit of smoke, so you may cough, and the cough will maybe push you to try to remove your mask, which is a no, don't do that. However, they provide you with a special water bottle, which has this very neat system of straw, which is included, so it's very easy to put in and back. I don't know if you can see it. It has this little pin, and you can put this straw, you remove it, you can use that thing to put, usually you can have your both hands, and this fits neatly in the water bottle, and voila, you can drink a little bit while you are advancing, and that will prevent you to cough. I've done training of shooting and hostage release training with this kind of things on my head, and believe me, it was tear gas around and smoke, but still you want to use this kind of gas, and you may need to drink without removing this system. So it is really, for the price, I think it's the best in the market. And of course, you can also get it with the pouch. This is a typical leg pouch, which can be used to store one mask plus maybe 1 or 2 filters. And this is what I will use in the car. So I will put the filter, and it's quite ergonomic. Put it in the pouch, and put it in the car, and also put the water bottle, and so that I can keep it in the car. So if I need it for some intervention, or in case of a catastrophe, in case of having to go into the kids' school and take the kids out, and there is a system to close it pretty well. Maybe this doesn't go in, but at least there's room for a mask and probably 2 filters. And I have a pretty lightweight system that I can put in the car. I can leave it in the room. I can have it next to my bed. So once again, it's not about going to war. It's not about, being a professional. If you're a professional, in fact, this mask and this system is used by quite a lot of agencies across the world, which, especially armies of small countries, which may not afford the very complex military systems, which are not even better, but they can afford this kind of bags, and they equip the civilian protection agencies, they equip the police, they equip, in some cases, the fire departments, and because it's very efficient and it's lightweight, very efficient, easy to put on, easy to use, to go and maybe save your loved ones from a fire, from an environment where a local chemical plant has blown up, or maybe there's been a problem with the train tracks were broken, again, accident or terrorist attack, and it happens all the time. It just doesn't happen next to you, for sure, maybe, but one day it could. So once again, it's not about being paranoid. It's not about it's about giving you options. You have the options to go in the school where your kids are that is burning, and take people out before the fire people arrive. Because in this day, with the economic crisis that is arriving, budgets may go away, and maybe there's no fire department, and fires still happen. So it is something that gives you a lot of options. It gives you a plus. It gives you the possibility. And you know what? The best that could happen is you never need it. But if you need it and you don't have it, so this is the plus. I wouldn't say this is the first thing you need to buy when you prepare yourself in case of emergencies, but it's a pretty useful tool. So this is why I just bought another one, and I have a few across the house and in the car. This one would go in the car. And these models are really great. Prepare yourselves. Ciao. And check the link below the description. This is to MIRA.